We got a beautiful 3-pound beef brisket from Albertsons, and then we added these ingredients: 2 tablespoons of vinegar, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 bay leaf, 4 whole cloves, 4 whole pieces of allspice, 1 clove of garlic, which is about 1/2 teaspoon, and then we put all the cloves, allspice, and the bay leaf into a little cheesecloth spice packet that we made. We then put all the ingredients into a crock pot, covered the beef with water, and cooked on low heat for up to 8 hours. Remember, save the water that you cooked it in.
Okay, so that is actually how we cooked the corned beef. And we took it out, we trimmed as much fat as possible, and then sliced it. Now, what I want to tell everybody is that this is how it actually looks once it's sliced. You can see that's actually, some of that is also shredded. And that's something that's really highly suggested. The person that actually gave us this recipe, she's a fantastic chef, fantastic cook, and she mentioned that sometimes shredding it is really the best way to do it.
Probably get all the flavor in that meat, you know?
Yeah, and you can see that right there. You have an option to do it either way. Now, going back to the potatoes, let's tell everybody about that.
Yeah, the potatoes, we boiled that in the brine. And so you boil the cabbage.
Okay.
So you're working on the potatoes. The cabbage gets boiled in the brine, onions and carrots too, but we didn't want to alienate all of our co-workers, so we cooked the cabbage at home before we got here because, you know, cabbage doesn't smell so good. So, yeah, the cabbage, onions, and carrots all go in together.
Yes, and we're going to show you guys that in a moment. But, of course, with the potatoes, what happened was, if you remember earlier in the show, we put the potatoes on to boil. We wanted to make sure that they were fork ready, and that's really a great tip that I didn't realize before the show, was when I was told the way to know is just you want to just put that fork in. If you overboil them, what will happen is often they'll fall apart, and then you ruin that whole pretty potato look. So you just want to make sure they're fork tender. You put your fork in, and that's how you know. And don't tell me to put a fork in it, because I know sometimes you probably want to say that, but but then what we did was, as soon as we drained it, we wanted to make sure that it was really hot, and while it was piping hot, that was the best time to just throw that stick of butter in and let it melt down. But now let's add the parsley. What's the meal without a little extra green?
Gotta have some parsley.
Gotta have some parsley. And it's parsley from Albertsons. Me and Michael did the crazy Albertsons dance yesterday.
You were doing a dance yesterday.
We made it up.
So yeah, so you've got your corned beef, cabbage, and potatoes.
Yes. And let's
so
do
we're getting it all done here.
Yeah,
we want to make sure. So good.
Oh yeah, and parsley. I mean, aside from the fact that it does taste good, like I said, it is green. You can't. How can you not have some green?
Yeah.
So what we'll do is, the nice thing is, and I really want to re-emphasize that I put that stick of butter in immediately while it was really, really, really hot, because that's what got it to melt, and that's what's going to give so much flavor to these yummy potatoes. Now, another thing you can also do, of course, with the potatoes is, everybody, we always talk with our chefs about it. Everybody has their own taste. Everybody likes certain flavors. If you want to add salt, if you want to add garlic salt, if you want to add pepper, whatever it is that makes it right for you. But our recipe today, we've decided the best way to do is the parsley and the butter. So this is going to give it good. Perfect. I think that's good for now. Oh, it looks so yummy. Perfect, perfect. I kind of think we should just sample a potato. What do you think?
Yeah,
just
let's
to
do it.
see,
Yeah,
right?
let's see how they've turned out so far.
You take one.
Okay. Yeah, and then of course, along with the, okay, here, we'll taste this first, and then we'll get to the bread, because, oh no.
Taste it. It looks really yummy.
It's very tender.
Good?
So good.
Yeah, they might be
very
slightly overcooked because we started so early, so they're starting to fall apart a little bit. But normally, when you're doing this at home and you don't have, have other interviews and things to do,
still tastes good though. Yeah, and of course we also have an assortment of breads and rolls. Let's see if you can see that here. So you got to have the bread to go with the potatoes and the cabbage and the carrots.
Yes, this is actually a starch-heavy day. These are fresh baked goods from Albertsons Bakery at Eastdale, and this is what we have. We have the regular rye. We have the marble rye, and we have the bolio rolls. And I am, as you know, a huge bread person. I love my bread. I'm totally cheating on the starch diet today. But, thanks to Albertsons, some great baked
On holidays,
stuff.
you get to throw the diet out the window. That's my view anyway.
Oh, for sure.
And we also picked up some potato salad, because some people like to put their potato salad on top of it and make a corned beef sandwich.
Now,
put the potato salad on top of it.
We have our cabbage and all of our stuff over here. I don't want to carry this away too hard, because I probably will spill it. But what I'll do is I'll spoon some of it out so you can see it, because the cabbage, the onions, the carrots, that's how you do do all that. And that's the thing that we were saying had been made already kind of ahead of time. And then all you need to do is boil it in the brine, okay? So when you have that water that you used earlier that we were showing you yesterday when we put the corned beef in, that's the same water we're using. And that's how you get all that great flavor.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll do it in here.
And then we also have the desserts too. So I mean, we didn't bake all these goodies ourselves, of course, but we did pick up a little bit of cake. We have some cookies. We have cupcakes, and of course, going with the green theme today. And that all came from Albertsons Bakery. Yummy, yummy.
So yummy. So this is what I'm doing. I want to spoon it out so everybody can see. All right, let's take a look here. All right. What's going to happen is in just about 2 seconds, everybody that works in this building is going to be forming a line, just so you know. That's what I'm guessing. I just want to show everybody. Now, if you're interested in getting this recipe, which is delish, it is very simple. You just log onto our website at casa.com and start spooning these potatoes into our serving dish.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is when we come back, we're going to eat. And we're so excited. I don't know what I'm going to go for first. I think I might do it. I think I might do it like a sandwich. I think that's the way to do it, like a sandwich.
Sandwich would be good.
We'll be right back after the break.